Welcome back to Peace, Love and Tarot. This reading is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon or Rising, and it's the weekly reading for the week of June 24th to the 30th. So your cards this week: Aquarius, energies leaving, completing or transitioning, the beautiful Ace of Pentacles. Focus energies this week: you do have the Devil, clarified with the Five of Swords. You have the Four of Swords coming in towards the end of the week. So Aquarius, let's start here with the beautiful omen of the Ace of Pentacles. Now, interesting energies going on in this reading. I've got a couple of clarifiers behind of the Ace of Pentacles, which we'll get to in a moment. So Ace of Pentacles, usually indicates some kind of, opportunity or new beginning coming in for you. It is in the recent past position, but I strongly feel that this hasn't manifested yet, or this opportunity hasn't been able to come through because of the other energies that we're seeing here in the reading. Ace of Pentacles, Ace being number one in the tarot deck of the suit of Pentacles. It's the seeds of pure potential, but those seeds need to sort of be recognized, planted, nurtured, loved, and grown to actually eventuate into that beautiful opportunity, whether it's a new home, a new job, can even be, in a material sense, a relationship energy. I just feel that it hasn't manifested quite yet. Now let's have a look and see what's behind the Ace of Pentacles. I want to draw one clarifier, but two cards came out together. We have the Death card, and we have the Eight of Wands here. So Aquarius, the Eight of Wands, that really, it really means swift change. So I feel like something may have come to light quite quickly. That means that, a situation really needs to close. So that Eight of Wands can be a communication coming in, some news, especially sort of news that travels through the air, whether that is a phone call or something over social media, over the internet, that kind of energy, something that comes out of the blue. And I feel that through learning this information, that Death card wants to bring completion to a situation. And I feel that that's the completion that needs to happen in order to bring in this Ace of Pentacles energy. So it's almost like this is your sliding door of closing one chapter, shifting that energy, creating the energetic space for this pentacle to come in. So you just go into the Death card here. The Death card, it's really about, bringing something to a completion that's not serving you, that has to be let go of in order to, make that sun rise the next day. You could even think that that's the pentacle sort of peeking out here. But, we need to let Death to ride on through, so that the pentacle can actually fully rise up and it's actually attainable to us. So, through Death, there's that alchemical transformation and spiritual growth that happens. And, if we sort of don't allow Death to come in, we stay in a stagnated pattern. That's what I'm seeing here. So it's really like this Death card wants to come through quickly. It wants to, sweep everything clean so that, then new opportunities can come in. There is an element of divinity here with this Ace of Pentacles coming in on the hand of the divine. But, it's first asking Death to come riding through that portal, and so that you can actually, clear the way for these opportunities to come in. That's what's on offer for you here, Aquarius, if you can let this situation complete and come to closure. Now, what might that situation be? Well, I feel like this is what's indicated by your focus energies this week, guys. So, yeah, we've got this one here. We've got the old Devil. It's a bit of an ominous looking card here. And, yeah, my clarifier for that's probably not what a lot of you want to see, but we have the Devil with the Two of Cups. So, for me, this definitely indicates Devil energy, inner twin flame or soulmate energy. So most likely in a love relationship. It can be in a business partnership under that Two of Cups energy. So, it's not necessarily your romantic love partner, but one or the other. We have Devil energy here. We also have, with the Five of Swords, guys, we have conflict in this situation. So there's some kind of conflicted Devil energy happening in a partnership with someone that you're close to, whether it's a business partner, a study partner, or a romantic interest. So with the Devil energy, we see that sense of self-imposed bondage. I think you feel tied to the situation and potentially feel stuck in and not sure how to release the situation, not quite sure how to let that Death card energy come into the situation and cleanse it. You can see the characters in the card here. They've got the shackles on, but they're loose enough that they could get that over their head and be free. The situation's not the best and it's not serving you, especially after receiving that communication, if you did. But I feel like you're unable to leave, and that could be because there is a codependency if it's in a relationship. If it's a business partnership, it might be because the other person has the skills that you lack, and vice versa. So together you make a whole. However, there's something else going on in the situation that is toxic, something that's draining your life source. Even sort of in the sense like a bat would to its prey. So really, you're a lot better off if you let the situation complete, because there are other opportunities that are right ready to basically come in for you. So Five of Swords here actually indicates that there could have been some strife, some conflict, some actual harsh words. There may have even been some arguments happening around this situation. Either way, it is a very sort of conflicted energy, internal conflict maybe. The Five of Swords doesn't necessarily have to be external arguing. It can be that you've had the realization that the situation is toxic, that you need to move on from it, but you're feeling very conflicted as to where to go at this stage. So towards the end of the week, we have the Four of Swords coming in here. Aquarius, I feel like this is you taking the moment to pause and contemplate your move in the situation. So that can be a good thing, taking the time that you need to work out your plan of action, to work out how you're going to navigate through the situation, how you're going to allow the Death card to come in complete without, causing more of this conflict energy. But I think the reminder with the Four of Swords here for you is to not stay in that state for too long without taking action. I think it's really great to, meditate on it until the pathway opens up and clarifies for you, but don't rest in it too long, otherwise you are essentially just still keeping yourself in the situation. So must come out of that when you're ready and take the action, because Aquarius, what's on offer to you is this beautiful new pentacle opportunity, but I feel like it can't come in at the moment because the energetic space is not yet there for it. It will be if you can clear the situation. So Aquarius, that's what I have for you. Just keep in mind it is a general reading. It won't resonate for everybody, but it will for those that it's meant for. And we'll see you for another reading next week.